All right. Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're here for live chat today. I had some orders come in from Checkers, so I'm going to be working with that. And I'm going to first pull you guys up. So let me do that first so we can get this straightened out. All right. So in the chat tonight, we have Sue GSD says the magic number is 35 days. I can't believe it. Until the opening of Teaquilts Retreat 2025. So yes, it's going to be a lot going on in the next 35 days, apparently. So, and it probably, I'm going to not even be doing stuff until next week because I'm actually going on a retreat starting Friday. So I'm in the process of trying to figure that out. So yeah, now is crunch time. Darcy Savali is here. Says give T her thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Also check out the Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC. Make sure that you answer those 4 questions while you're over there. And also on YouTube, anybody that hasn't done so already, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button so we get some circulation out here in this social media world. Deborah Sims Brown is here saying good evening, T and everyone. Dee Branson. Hope all is well. My rent is paid. Maddie Barnum is here. See Joy Creations. Francis Jackson. I can't see that one. Nanita. Anything that's like double letters. It's like when it's so tiny I can't see it with my glasses. I have to take it off. Quilt Gals here. C-Rex is here. Says she received her fat quarters on Tuesday. Love them. Thank you, C-Rex. Zandra is here as well. Melina Montoya. Suzette Peterkin Denton. Let's see. Lana Dean. Anita Scott. Let me start. See, Janice Miller. T, I received my fabric. Thank you. That's from Zandra. You're welcome. I just posted the map of Africa pattern. I posted that yesterday. Some went in the mail today, but yours went in the mail yesterday. Gestive Creative Space is here. Says forgot to send email. Yeah, I found out that when I'm searching, either the emails are not pulling up in search because maybe you're not one of the regular people that email me all the time, but I'm having difficulties finding email addresses. Also, if you have CashApp or Venmo or Zelle, you can just pay me direct. It's Teaquilts on Venmo or Zelle. And then if you're going to, not Zelle, Venmo and Cash App, it's just Teaquilts, the name of my YouTube channel. If you are going to send Zelle, it is my email address, teaquilts@teaquilts.com. That's what you want to send it to. One time we had somebody sending it to one of my other emails, but only one email is affiliated with my banking account. So you have to send it through to that exact email. And then if you send your money, it's $15 for the map pattern. That includes shipping and handling. I had to buy envelopes from Amazon, so I had to get those shipped and then sending that out in the mail. So $15, you can send it either way, and then also make sure that you email me your mailing address so that I can get them in the mail. Now, today is Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm not going to guarantee that anything's going to be put into that mail tomorrow because I'm going to be packing for a retreat. So they may go out tomorrow or they may go out next Tuesday because we got a holiday weekend coming up anyway. So just be aware because we're now getting closer to the holiday and my travel days that I'm not going to be able to process things like I have been. I didn't think I was going to get there today, but I went out of my way and did it today. Clovis Gardner is here. I think you were on my list too, Clovis. For some reason, I couldn't find your email. Our sale lady Linda is here. Evelyn Muhammad, I got you. You're the same as the other Evelyn. And I didn't realize it and billed you twice. So yeah, I got you taken care of and in the mail yesterday. Bonita Nance is here. Sheila Willis. Shelly S. Celeste. Hey, Celeste. Brenda Foley is here. Shelly received her fat quarter. She loves them. Awesome, awesome. T, did you get my email regarding the African pattern? I don't know, Anita. I don't remember receiving an email from you. But I don't even have the book here. I can go get it. Let me go get it after I open up stuff. We can handle personal one-on-one stuff toward the end since we only got an hour. I don't have my book in here. I did rewrite everything and put it in the book so it was all in one space. And it was more readable as well. Sue says that her sister-in-law found a white featherweight for her. So that's cool, cool, cool. The African pattern is $12 plus $3 for shipping and handling. And that's to cover the envelopes that I had to print and whatever postage they want at the post office. If I send it as a package, I think it's like $6 minimum, up to like $8 just to send a pattern. So I'm just trying to either use, if they, some of them they're saying they take 1 ounce stamp, the other one's saying they need a 2 ounce stamp. So whatever they charge. So I just keep everything the same so that I'm not dealing with different prices for different people because I don't know where I'm mailing it to anyway. So that's what's going on with that. Michelle the quilter is here. And Bonita talking about, is my map pattern going to retreat? I think so. I think I got all your stuff together. I think so. And T9U Roberts is here. I emailed you back, but I don't know if you got it. I think you had 1 yard of fabric and a pattern that's 25, and then 8 is 33. So your order total is 33. If you want to just send it via Cash App, I think I have your mailing address because I mailed you something else. Claudette Hall is here. Welcome. And send me your email address and your mailing address when you post, guys. Elaine Doucette's here. Hey, Elaine. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, what I did was I ordered more of the African patterns. I ordered more. I did get a note from her, automatic email response, that she's going to be out of town until like June 5th or something. And then she'll be mailing then. So I figured it's going to take maybe 10 days. So by the 15th, I should have them. But even still, retreat is closer to my home this time. So even if it comes while we're at retreat, I can always just dip down and pick them up. So it shouldn't be a big problem. You should most definitely have it by the end of retreat for sure. So I ordered another 20 patterns. And what I had been doing is anybody who was like up in the top 25 from the last 25 that I ordered, if you were coming to retreat, I just skipped you on the list because I'm going to have them at retreat anyway. So it's not a big deal if you're coming to retreat. I'm only mailing those out that are not going to be at retreat. Unless you want to pay for shipping, that's fine. You just let me know and I'll mail it. If you're coming to retreat and want me to mail your pattern, I will mail your pattern. So no problem. And just sent for pattern, we'll send the difference. Okay, so she just sent for the pattern. So yeah, because I didn't charge you extra for I charged you for shipping the yardage, which was $8, so you didn't have to pay more. That's why I didn't send out notices about when people had purchased just 1 yard. I've been kind of holding on to it to see if you order something else. So your shipping didn't increase because the pattern doesn't weigh that much. So yeah. So what I'm going to talk about today is the stuff that I had to order or reorder that came in from Checker. And then I have something that I saw at H&M. I saw a lady with some earrings on, and I wanted them, so I ordered them. Here it is. And so let me do that. So let's see what these earrings look like. I have not opened them. And I only ordered them because they use a quilting notion to make the actual earrings. So this will be interesting. So in here, hey Teajuana, thank you so much for your order. Say hello to St. Louis for me. We love brunch at Square One outside patio. P.S. What is H&H? I am a baby. So this is from Twin Veiled Artificer. And she makes earrings, and she does jewelry and accessories. And then she has a note on there that says, thank you for supporting small business. And then she's got a piece of candy in here, the high chew. I've never had this before, so I don't even know if I'll like it. I'll try it. Cute little decorated box. So somebody at the show had on her earrings, and so I asked her where did she get them, because of course I like to support small business. I like weird earrings anyway. So I'm trying to figure out how am I supposed to open this without completely destroying it, but maybe I'm supposed to destroy it. I hate that because I like to try to keep it. Let's see if I can slide it off a corner or something. Maybe not. Ugh. Trying to save a box. I mean, save the top part. Woo, got it off one corner. All right. Yep, I was supposed to cut it the way it's made, but it is so cute. It's like, maybe it's hot glue, and then this is pressed into something. I don't know, or clay. I don't know. It was too cute to just destroy, so I did not. I will cut the strings on it and maybe put it on something else, recycle it. But anyway, I saw these earrings, and this is what I saw. Somebody was wearing these tassel earrings, and you know, they're on a card, been in a box, so you've got to work with me a little bit here. Tassel earrings, aren't they cute? I just thought they were so pretty. And now what is shocking is that I didn't know that these were small. I thought I was ordering the same size, but these are some tiny ones. And I really like the bright colors on this one, but I wish that they were the same size. I can't remember if I paid the same price for both of these or not, but no, I'm using my actual phone today because I don't know. Oh, it's back here. I don't know. I thought they were both the same size, but you know, we don't read size and everything, so it'd be us. But let's see if they cost the same, because that's interesting. Oh, crap. They want me to sign in. Y'all know I can't keep up with no emails. I have all my emails where I have to reference them. So we won't be looking at that, I guess. So, and I'm already booted up into that phone unless I switch them out. And this one only got 19%. So let's see if we can do that. Hi, Dorothy Battle. Welcome, welcome. Okay, T. Saying she sent the difference. Okay. So let's see if I can put my live on here. Make sure. Yeah, those earrings are pretty, Michelle. So we definitely got to plug that phone up. Okay, so let's close everything. And I'm just going to type in artificer, because there shouldn't be many of those in here. Let's see if it has prices on it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. They look smaller in the picture, but I just thought, you know, perception. Search, service. Here's my order. It didn't give it to me the first time. Yeah, that's the weird thing, is that they both cost the same price. So I thought they were going to be the same size, because I would have expected to spend less for these. And these earrings were $18 each. So yeah, $18. I thought they were going to be the same size, but they're pretty. Make sure there's nothing else in the box. And she kind of had them overlapping to get them into the box, but I'll go hang them up when I leave out of here. So that's pretty. And she was located out of New Jersey, where those came from. And then I only ordered this pattern from Quilting a Day. I could have ordered it myself, but they had it at half off and I didn't have to pay shipping. So I went ahead and did it. Let's see what pattern it is, because I forgot. It takes them quite a bit of time to ship, and then it takes, because it's coming from California to the Midwest, it takes a long time to get here. So apparently, and you'll see later on as well, I'm in the jacket mood, okay? So I got this Swing Style Sensations jacket and coat. I thought that was really cool. I like that. So I must be wanting to make jackets. So what I tend to do is buy like 10 patterns and I don't make any jackets, okay? Just so you know. Okay, so that's everything that's non-checker. So now I'm going to do the checker order. I had to reorder this pattern. I think this is the last one that I have with the templates, but I can order more if somebody wants it. Up here is my patterns, because I ended up selling mine too and had to reorder mine. So this is, these are the templates that you need to make a pattern that I liked, but it comes with a free pattern called I Spy Diamonds. But these same templates, well, I guess I don't need mine up here, because I just realized I got all of those. I'm trying to put a rubber band on mine so I know that they're mine and I don't sell mine again. Okay, and so the pattern that I got was a little birdie, is what I wanted to purchase. And then she's got all the different colorations of the birds to give you the different bird types as well. So this is what I wanted to make, but you have to buy the templates, which comes with a free pattern. So I bought that. I got 2 more a little birdie patterns, because as I was I had ordered more of these, but then they kept selling while I was like shipping orders. So I may have to order some more because this pattern also is from her using those templates called Star Power, putting that sashing around and cutting those star points. Pretty cool. And then this one is called Tall Pines, which is also cut using those templates. So, got all of those. I reordered the Derailed pattern, the Walking Taco patterns, the Clip Caddies, the front. I need to make that so I can show it to you all. And then it's got the stickers on the back. The stickers, you know, you have to have the stickers and you put those on your clips. Photo op. I reordered this one. And then I ordered 2 more jacket patterns. One is the Yannicka jacket. Right here. It has an angled, like a curve around the waist, more shaping in the waist. And then also the top has stand-up lapels, kind of like Asian style. And then this one also has a stand-up lapel, but it's more of a dropped mid-waist. And then you could also take it down a little longer too. So I ordered that because I was already ordering stuff, okay? We'll talk about this one later. And then I reordered Pammy Jane patterns, dead end. I'm actually gonna have this as a prize. I think I'm gonna use this for a prize. I'm gonna have a drawing, and then you're gonna get that fat quarter bundle, and that's gonna be for the people that did pillowcases. So on Saturday night when we're doing the show and tell, at the end I'm going to come on and tell how many pillowcases we collected, because we're going to get more at retreat. And then also I will do the drawing, and you do not need to be present to win. You just need to send me your mailing address in a timely manner or you will not get it. This is Eclipse. This is Flutter. And this one is the Spooky Sampler. So those were all by Pammy Jane. I loved her and her design and her creativity. Her style might remind you more of a tulip pink, but it's not. It's not the same. If I had to describe her as another designer, I would say more of a tulip pink, but different. Okay. So in here, I may have to go into the box for that. Yeah, we'll go into the box for this because other stuff goes with it. I have smart Go lamps, and I will be bringing these to retreat. I got this one that is the smaller desk space. And it's rechargeable LED, which means you charge this light and it'll go for, how many hours do they say? Up to 6.5 hours of light. So I really like this because to me it does hold light source for a long time. And I'll have this at retreat. I can't remember what the original price is, but it, you know, it's something off. I can't remember. And then this is the other lights that I ordered. I ordered some of these as well. This one here is the Twist to Go. It has a carrying handle, which is nice for when you're transporting. So you got something to pick up. It's also a chargeable light that you recharge it and then you can unplug it. You don't have to have the plug in the whole time. So it takes that USB-C, which most phones take nowadays. So you can use the same cord. You don't even have to plug in a different cord. Just use the one you're using for your phone. And it also, the light itself, this right here, twist. So you can angle this light. So if it's sitting here and it's only open or closed, I can then angle it front and back as well. so I can actually put that light exactly where I need it, which comes in handy if you're doing something where you need more detail look to it. So I bought both of them. I got plenty of them in stock, and so I have them at retreat. Let me put this back so I can get space on my desk. Jester, I've already explained myself, Jester. I said I probably ain't gonna do one, but we'll see. Lana says, I feel you, Missy. I have several jacket patterns, and I've only made one with sweatshirt, and I purchased coat pattern from Creative Lounge. So cool. Hi, Holly Duvall. Welcome, welcome to the chat. So I'm still waiting on some stuff to come out. Y'all know I'm doing sashiko. I ordered some sashiko patterns. I don't know if more is in the box when I get there. Got another because I had 2 boxes come in. I opened one because I needed to send some orders out, okay? So I opened one box. And this one is, I have 3 of these sashiko. I'm going to keep one for myself. And I just love the sashiko. This is more of a newer one. It looks like it could be one of the older ones, but it's new in the way that it's put together. So I'll be selling the other ones. Just need one. And let's talk about Yazzie bags. I ordered 3 different kind from Checker. And I don't remember the prices on these. This is the Yazzie bag that I showed you all in the video that she donated. It was in that green color. Somebody had to have the green, so I sold it. And then what I did was I purchased another one so that I could give it away. This will be a main prize also at retreat as well. So that I got this in this color and purple, but I think this is the one that I'm selling, I think. Unless somebody else want to buy it. And I also got numerous of the Yazzie Mini Organizer Large. I showed you all this bag also in a video, but I wanted to see, the pockets don't come out of this one. And I wanted to see what the pockets look like on the ones where the pockets do come out. So that's why I ordered it. And I might have more than one. Okay, we're not opening that in. We got to go this way. Wait a minute. Where does it open? Is it up here? It's up here. I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's up here. Just want to see what the ones where the pockets actually come out. Little moisture thing there. So it has a handle on top like my little one, the other one. It looks like it's the same size. But from what I understand, the pockets come out. Yeah, see, the pockets actually come out. In this one, the pockets don't come out, so you don't lose them. So it's got 3 pockets. Does it have one in the lid? It doesn't have one in the lid. It's got 4 pockets. It doesn't have one in the lid or the bottom like this one does. I'm going to reopen it because now we're looking at it. So pockets. All of these pockets have the same opening size, where I think in the small one, a couple of them are split in the middle. I think I like the full size. You know, it depends on what you're keeping. Like if you're keeping beads or something or buttons, then maybe you might need the smaller separators. But if I'm putting just scissors or thread or something in, it can all go in the same. So I do like that. I don't know if I'm going to get it back in here without destroying this bag, but we'll try. Yay. Okay. So I just ordered some to see what they look like. Because people were asking me questions and I couldn't answer all those. So that's why I ordered some. Well, I knew what the main two looked like though. And I'm trying to figure out what happened to the other piece of tape. I don't know. Okay, right there for right now. So that's one. Let's look at this one because I want to show you where it, this bag, they stay in there. The bags don't come out. And the lid has a pocket. Okay. And I'm not trying to put it down on anything either. It does have a double zip pull as well. And see how it has a pocket up here? And then it has 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 2 of them are stitched down the middle. See that purple in the middle right here? So it's stitched down the middle, but they don't come out. And then there's also a back pocket that's a private, a hidden, uncovered pocket. So you can't see through that one, but you can see through all the other pockets. So I thought that was nice too, because then you can have a little place to put your wallet or whatever if you just want to take this, if you're going somewhere where you're just hand sewing. This would be great to take to like, and I got mine already set up, but it'd be great to take to like bingo or hand sewing places because you can put your wallet in here as well as all the stuff you need. But I like that. And then the handle is on the side instead of the top. The other one was, handle was this way, a lot higher. So there are a little difference. And then I'm not going to open the other Yazzie bag. I did a review. When she donated, I went ahead and just made a video showing what she donated because she didn't have to do that, and I really appreciated it. So I made her her own video for that. I also made a video for Pammy Jane because she donated, you know, who donates fat quarter bundles and I think she had like a layer cake too. So yeah. I really appreciate them doing that because they didn't have to do that. They didn't know me. Neither one of them knew me or knew if I would follow through or even mention them because all I promised was that I was going to list them in my retreat sponsorship list. That's all I did. So I'm going to have to re-tape all of that. All right. And you've already seen this one. It's going to be a door prize. All right. So let's open up the checker box because the stuff up here goes with that, and it might be the same thing in here because I may have had to order more, but we'll see. I haven't been reading chat, so I hope I haven't missed much. Delia Castro Short came in, Diane McCoy, Sharon Lewis, who else? I hope I don't miss anybody, but I know I am. Joe Carmel's in here. Deborah wants a twist light. Okay. I don't have any book in here, so stay in here, Deborah, after the hour because I'm going to go get it. And then it was somebody else I needed to write something down for. See how I forget? I told y'all if it don't get written in the book for now, it just don't happen. So yeah, how come I took my, it's a funny name. It's a boner is what it's really called. But it's what you use to close envelopes down. Like you would use this instead of using your hand. But also we've been using this when we're creasing paper in card making. I also use it for my corners. I took mine out of here, went somewhere, used it. I don't know where it's at. So I ended up buying me another one. And so I said, make sure you get yourself two. And then I bought some extra ones to sell because I'm like, maybe some other people will want some. But I got 4. But I really like these. I got the ones for the corner thing. I got this one from Missouri Star. I probably have another one that's wooden somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But I really like the material. It's a bone folder. It creases paper crisply, but it's also good for corners, especially when I'm doing all the bag turning, and it's strong. And the wood's not going to get in my hand because it hasn't been sanded very well. So yeah, but it's made out of plastic, but it's durable plastic. And I haven't broken one of these. Now watch somebody break it, but I have not broken one of these. So I like those. This is something I'm going to talk about later because it can go with the other items. But for right now, I also have patterns for retreat, which I'm not going to show because that's just for retreat people. This is the box bag template, a set of 6. But let's open it up. I don't know if you all have heard about the box bag template, but sometimes I get tired. I have made templates like every size square that I need to cut out the bottom of a box. And so I'm finally breaking down and getting me a box bag template. I make enough bags that when I want to square them up, it's just so much easier to do it with this. But you can also round corners with it. You can do darts with it in here. And then this is the part that's your corner. And then you also have on this side a 1/4 inch seam if you want it. And on this straight side here, you have markings every 1/2 inch. So I think I'm going to love that. So I bought those. I got to remember what I'm putting back in the box and what's mine. See, I got my stuff put to the side. I'm not playing with y'all. I purchased the pattern that includes the hardware for the boxy tote. Remember, I have the small one. Is it in here? I probably moved it now. I don't have it in here. Oh, because I took it to class last week and it's sitting on top of my studio cutter. But I'm going to make this bag. It was made up so pretty. It's just like the bag I have, but it's much bigger. And then it's got outside pockets, which the one that I have is too small to have outside pockets. So that's the boxy tote pattern I got. Y'all saw me make the other tote. These, I keep pulling out the patterns for retreat. That doesn't need to come out. And let's talk about the map patterns. So let's go to Africa. Let's see. I went to Checker to order the patterns that we needed. And lo and behold, they only had 2 of the Africa patterns in stock. So I went ahead and ordered those and still went back and placed an order for 20 more from the person, especially when I saw that she wasn't going to come back until, I think she's gone to June 5th, whatever day of the week that is, and then for her to process all the orders at that point. So I went ahead and ordered the 2 Africa. Got those. They're $12 each plus 3 for shipping, or, you know. Some people wanted different maps. So I ordered California. I ordered Missouri. I don't know what's wrong with Checkers in my dirty envelopes. The outsides of packaging are dirty today. I don't know what's wrong with Checkers, so I'll put that one aside. I got right now I got 3 more Missouri. The California one is already claimed. I've got USA. Some were purchased. I got 4. I think 2 are claimed, so I have 2. So that's from the same pattern maker as the Africa. So I have to figure out who ordered what on this and split this up. Just put these rubber bands back on it for right now. I want a light. Brenda, I still need a machine. When I'm going to go out, and the people that are going to do retreat, you all just stay on to the end, and then I'm just going to start writing stuff down. I know you all have been sending emails. I have not been able to sit at my desk and write all of that stuff down. I will go back and check to make sure that things are placed in order, though. so that how you email me, I will make sure. But I didn't really send emails asking yet for sewing machines and travel arrangements and all of that. But I'm going to go get the book, and then I'm going to write everything down what everybody wants. So I'm going to do that. And then I got the thing, I can tell you what the lights cost here. So you can know by the time I get to the end if you want a light. I think I had gone over lights before and given prices. And if you are attending retreat, the reason on the lights, not any African fabric, but you will be getting some kind of discount at retreat for being at retreat. So that's another reason that I was taking it to retreat. And I'm not going to go into that here. Oh, the lights aren't on here because they came the week before. It's on my long arm somewhere. So I'll get you all the prices. So I'll try to see if I can grab that too. This is what I wanted. And this is going to go with that. And I've got a couple other things in here. There's going to be prizes for people that wear the appropriate shirt per day. You'll get an entry. And then on Saturday, also doing drawings for the people, so you can be entered more than once. You only get entered once per day, but you can be entered more than once. And so I ordered some fat quarter friendly quilt books from Annie's Quilting, but I ordered them from Checkers, but they're so I'm going to have 3 of those prizes. And this book is not going to be the only thing that's in there. I'm just only showing this because I have it. And I ordered 2 for $5. So one's for me. And this is the cover, and I'll show you the back. I got 4 other ones to give out at retreat some kind of way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, making sure. So I got 4 of those. And then I got the retreat project pattern, which I'm not going to show you. I've already sent photo to the people at retreat, which are a supply list. But whenever we do a project at retreat that's a pattern that I'm aware of, or that I can get, then I go ahead and order those because I don't want to take copyright away. So here is Quilty Folk. That's the magazine that I got. I got the other Quilty Folk. Haven't even read it, but I got it. I had told them to send me the next 3 or 4 Quilty Folks. And so every time I order, if it's been another quarter or whatever, then I get another book. So that's what that is. And then up here on the desk, this is all mine up here. All right. So, and then I need to open this. I think I may have showed you all before because I remember ordering some of this, the 1.5 by 2.5 creative grid rulers. These are great when you're just wanting to cut scraps. You've got a little mini rotating mat. I thought I had it up here. Did I move it? I was using it earlier today, so. Oh, it's right here. I'm like, I had to have it. So you have a little bitty mat and you're just trying to cut scraps. These rulers, to have rulers, I use rulers that are the same size. So if I'm cutting really tiny scraps, say I'm making a 1x2 quilt, you put 2 pieces together, sew them long ways, and then you put 2 pieces together, again long ways, but you rotate it like a rail fence. That's what these are great for. And so a lot of people use big rulers to cut their scraps down, but it's so much nicer when you've got just the size that you need. And then with it being creative grids and you got the little sticker, the stuff to keep it from scooching on the bottom is nice. And then while we were at H&H, this is new. And then they also have come out with the 2.5 by 4.5 because that's the size rectangle that a lot of people cut. And again, when you're cutting from small pieces, It's really cool. And what I like about this is that they've got the 45-degree marks on here. So you can also, on this, so you can square up 1.5-inch half square triangles with that. And then the same thing over here, you can square up 2.5 half square triangles. So I really like that. So I'm trying to open it up so I can get one of the 2.5 by 4.5 out. Kevin made me buy these. So it's got 45-degree lines, 30-degree lines on this one. And then on the small one, it's just the 45-degree lines. But these are the two rulers, and I am going to be using them. And I have also been using my corner trimmer, which I've had for a long time. Who is this corner trimmer by? Judy Martin. And it gives you, I guess, 4 different corners that you can trim off based on, no, 3 different corners that you can trim off. And so when you have these little rulers, I put mine in here to keep them stored in one of the little drawer caddy things. But when I'm using them, it's nice to have something. I have big ruler holders, but it's just nice to be able to have the small ones as well when I need to have smaller rulers. So I can't wait to use this. So I'm trying now to figure out if I want teal or purple, but I think I'm going to go with teal. So I ordered these little quilt ruler stands as well. But what I thought was so cute, because I didn't know they had the 2.5 at the time, is that, and I can't show you this, it's a hold my ruler. And what it is a pin cushion. I got to figure out how to show it. Okay, it's a pin cushion that you clip the 1.5 by 2.5 in. So I also purchased patterns for that. I got to show this, but not show any cut instructions yeah. Okay. I think this will work. It tells you what size it is, but that's okay. So you actually have a little Velcro strip here. It's a pin cushion, but then you have this right here to put your ruler in when you're not using it. So as you're cutting, you can also keep up with it that way. So there's 2 ways of storing your rulers with this. So I thought that was really interesting. Something else that I learned at H&H America show, which I did not know at the time, was that they actually own 100% rights to the Purple Hobbies LLC, to Creative Grids, and there's also something else. That's there. Huh? A package just showed up. It's probably, is it Amazon? Because it's probably something I ordered for Jersey. My husband said a package just came since I'm doing a haul. He want to make sure y'all see it all. But yeah, so this is the quilt ruler stand. Let's see how much that costs, because I have never used that before. The Fat Quarter Friendly Quilts book was $18. The ruler stand with 10 slots, 3 inches. Oh my goodness. Is it 40? How come it says it's 40 bucks? Let me look this up, because that just seems like a lot. But it is a plastic ruler thing. Okay, let me see. Checker. I'm just going to put in the number and see if it comes up. RS3. Who is it from? Did it come in an Amazon package with a smile check mark type look?
Green.
Oh. Okay, I know what that is. It's a big box. Okay. He's saying it's from Quilter's Dream. So I ordered the thick batting from Quilter's Dream at H&H Americas, and it came, and it's like 4 queen size, I think. I ordered queen size quilt batting, so that's what I ordered. Okay, so let me go back. The Fat Quarter Friendly book is $9, not $18. The ruler base is $20, not $40. Right here. All right, as I had to go look. I'm like, $40 seemed like a lot of money. So the book is cheaper. What else? The box bag template, that was $24. The rulers here from Creative Grids are 1.5 by 2.5 is, and I don't have the 2.5 by 4.5. They were on the other order, but those are $9. So let me see what the ruler for the Creative Grids ruler, the other one's 2.5 by 4.5. I'm just searching for Creative Grids and hoping if it's new that it'll just pop right on up here, you know. You know, when you want that to happen, it doesn't happen. 1.5 by 2.5 is $9. 1.5. No, 2.5 by 4 is what I'm looking for. And they all look the same when you're just looking at them on the screen here. I just didn't understand why it wasn't by this other one. Okay, let me put Creative Grids 2.5 by 4.5 and see if it comes up quicker. Nope, because it brought up everything that's 2.5. Okay. So let's go back. And then let's sort by price. Low to high. And this is Creative Grid. So I know I got to go past the 4th page probably. Hold on. Well, it's scrolling down. It keeps refreshing. Keeps refreshing. I feel like it's going back up though. Okay. We're at 3. Nope, it's not showing it because it skipped. Let me go back up here and search again. Okay, let's go up here. Price, low to high. And then I just want to say select a vendor, Creative Grids. They only got 175 products. Ain't that something? You don't think they had that many products, and then you start counting it up. It's like OM to the G. Okay. 2.5 by 4.5 is $13.50. Had to find it. So this one's $9. This one's $13.50. All right. So I can't wait to put those because I'm using these rulers right now. Well, I'm using my corner trimmer ruler. And so I'm going to be using this whenever I'm working on smaller rulers because I'm always losing my Doug Lico ruler when I'm using it because it's so tiny. My 2.5 by 6.5 ruler when I'm working on it because it's so tiny. All of these are by Creative Grids. So it'll be nice to have everything. I just dropped something. It'll be nice to have everything together. And I'm going to keep that one out, but I want to put these in this bag. I don't know why one came in a bag and the other one was saran wrapped. Guess they wanted to make sure they didn't break. One has packaging and the other one has packaging that you can hang, and then these other ones are flat, so it doesn't make sense. So I'll put those all together. And I think that's it for what I got from Checker. And then, like he said, I got the Quilter's Dream Bat. I got batting from 2 different companies, and I'm waiting on stuff to come. I was waiting on them to come because I'm going to be testing those battings out after retreat, of course, or you know, retreats with an S. Just depends on how much I got to do. I forgot again when I went out of town to H&H Americas. I told you my suitcase got wet. How come I'm getting ready to pack today and realize, girl, you never did go buy a suitcase? So then I called my daughter. I go, I'll just use her suitcase. And she said somebody else has her suitcase in the family. And I'm like, she like, I'll go get it. I'm like, no, we're not going down and doing all of that at night. So she ended up, she's going to go to Ross and get me a suitcase, and she's on her way bringing it. So isn't it something? It's always something to do. But I think that's it for everything that I wanted to show you guys. I can put this stuff back in there. And I'll put these patterns in there because those get sold. Mine are up here. These are mine. All the other patterns are up there. I think I'm gonna toss this one in there. I think I'm gonna keep the teal. All right, so I gotta y'all know that I don't box myself in here. I got about 4 feet of space between desk and this cutting table right here. So I have to like pack some of this up. This is what I was looking for, was the patterns that so I need to put those in the box. And sashiko goes in. This folder is empty. And the Yazzie bags. Okay. And this was in the box. So, and this was the earring bag. It's a lot. Let me see if I had any questions before I move out of here. Jo Carmel says she loves Pammy Jane patterns. Will they be on your website? I don't know. Because I don't know if I have enough interest to sell them like permanently, but I have some right now. Because I don't want to like have a whole lot of stock and stuff like that. So let me see if I have any other questions. Hi, Janet McCarroll. Okay, let me go get my book because Jester Creative Space says she needs a total. So let me go see what she got. Okay, I got this needs to go in the trash. But I can't take it and take this box out at the same time. So let's take this box out. Ugh. Woo-wee. Still moving around some of the African fabric, y'all. I've been cutting the yardage up because I still needed more fat quarter bundles. All right, what was I looking for? I need my book, I know that, but I'm trying to figure out if I can find, I don't know what I did with my last Checker order sheet. I had so many orders come in, guys. But let me go get my book so I can write down. That's the main thing. I know where that is. Okay. I think somebody had fabric, so I might need to get those bags of fabric. This is Sheila's. This is, I don't know, I took the name off. Okay. Well, I knew where the book was. What I don't remember is what people ordered because I don't have the paper that had the yardage on it, and I don't think I wrote the yardage on here because I put all of it in a bag, all of it in bags. But for some reason, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm also going to do a door prize for Retreat 2025 donors. That will go to the Teaquilters, not to businesses that are not Teaquilter watchers. Like, say, Pammy Jane donated, but she's not a Teaquilter follower. She's not in the chat. So she wouldn't be able to win, even though she donated. So it's for Teaquilters. Should be the last pages, because I rewrote it. So who I have for African Map that's going to pick it up at Retreat is Sheila, Rose, Deborah, Donette, Darcy, Bonita is getting hers at this week's retreat. She's not coming to the June retreat. Jennifer, Tracy, and then I got her. The other one is coming from, your other one, Tracy, is coming from her when she comes back because they didn't have it in stock. And then Vanessa. So your stuff's at Retreat. Other people that have the Fat Quarter Bundle and the African Map is Minnie Dula. Has not been mailed. I've tried sending emails and I'm not sure if they're going through or not. I had Minnie's email. I remember emailing her. Casey Anderson, I emailed and sent a PayPal invoice. Haven't heard anything back from that one. And Vivian Calvi, I've invoiced for that and the Fat Quarter Bundle. I haven't received that yet. I'm going to put plus Fat Quarter because I forgot. I've been sending things. Just so everybody knows, I'm no longer sending any packages that hasn't been paid in advance. And that's because it's too much work for me to remember, or it takes me too long to get paid after I've already sent it. So I'm not doing it anymore. So orders have to be paid before they go out. I've mailed to Diane McCoy, Evelyn, and Zandra, and Elena. I didn't scratch her out, but I've mailed to her. And then Suzette, Joy Creations, Sean of Go Savvy Designs, Clovis, Jester Creative Space, had yardage. Jester, did you have the purple Adinkra print? Is that what you had? And with the African Map For some reason, I took the name off and I didn't write it on the bag. I did that for all the other ones and I missed it. See, I mailed, so those people, I haven't even sent emails because I didn't have your emails, except for Sean. I just didn't send an email. Emily Zahu is in, I forget where, out of this country. So I'll have to figure out something for her. And then I've got Joyce Sterling needs to pay, and T. Roberts just paid, but I'm not going to mark you off until I get to my actual computer stuff where I can mark you off and then get your stuff in the mail. But you just paid while we've been live. Also, who I sent to was Gwen Jones. So just because she had a different order that had nothing to do with African map. So I think this belongs to Jester Creative Space. And hold on, let me go back up here to the top where people start talking about stuff. Earrings are pretty. We want some thumbs up. So again, just reminding you all to hit the thumbs up. Remember, we're just staying live here now. If you are not attending retreat or don't have anything to order, you can go ahead and most definitely leave. I'm sorry. And then we're just going to be on here so that I can get some of these people taken care of. And then I'll just verify stuff that I have in emails as well. So I think this is Jester's Creative Space. I already got the African pattern in here. If this is yours, whoever has this, the pattern is 12. Your fabric is 13. That's 25 plus 8 for shipping. It's $33 is what you need to send. Let's start a new page. 2025 retreat request. And I'm just going to write everything here. And then I will separate them out later. Okay, Remo, was you on the thing for pattern? Yes, I read your name. Oh my goodness. Okay, so number 1 is Deborah. Wants a twist light. And I know, let me write down Sharon too, because Sharon is definitely getting one. So she had ordered, and then I ordered extra ones. So we don't want to mess that up. Sharon's light cannot be sold. Okay. So I have, and then Brenda, I want a light. I need to know which light. And the twist light, I'm going to say retails for like $180 something. I will be giving a discount. The other light retails for about $80 something, and I will be giving a discount, just so you know the differences. But that twist part of the light and the fact that it has a handle, it's a heavier light. It costs more for that light, just so you know. So I'm just going to put down Brenda, and she needs to tell me what type of light she wants. And then I'm going to put down Brenda again because she's needing a machine. Trying to make sure I get everything. I have the African pattern and 2 yards of fabric. So I don't have this one here. Who? Do you remember? I can't remember now. 2 yards would be, I just didn't pull the bag. I thought, I know I had Sheila's bag in there. I pulled the tape on this and then took the label off, okay? Took the tape off and didn't write it on the bag. But somebody has this Adinkra one. Just a creative space. If you've got 2, so that'll be still 25. It still ships for 20, 26, and then 12 is 38 plus another 8 is 46. Because it should still ship for 8 anywhere in the U.S. Oh, Sue says she also uses the bone folder for saddle making. And Sue says she has the mini organizer too. She loves it. So that's cool. At least somebody know these things out, because I don't be paying attention. I have too much going on. The bone turner would be good for creasing paper when paper piecing. Yeah, and I do that. I use my wood press because it's right there. But that would work too, because it is made for paper. Linda Williams is here. Did you receive my Zelle payment? Thanks. Yes, I did. I texted you back and sent you a shipping tracking number, Linda. So check your text message. Claudette Bettis is here. Hey, Claudette, welcome home. Like to your home. T, I would like the bag template. That's Diane McCoy. And I'm going to assume that Diane's coming to retreat. Are you coming to retreat, Diane? Because I don't remember right now. She wants, I'm just going to put bag template. I just need to know whether to hold your stuff or not. Celeste wants, she's not coming to retreat, but I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to take it all off. Celeste wants an Africa pattern, Africa map. And then number, hi Jan F, welcome, welcome. No, I did not order any states unless somebody requested them. If you want me to put Louisiana on there, I can order it, and then next time I order, it'll be here on your next order. So just let me know. I did not order any states other than Missouri because I'm in Missouri and I know a lot of Missourians. And then I ordered extra Africa. So all the other states were requested, and I ordered a couple of USA. I don't have it here. I put it in the box that I moved. I ordered, I had either 1 or 2 extra USA, 1 or maybe 2 extra Missouri state maps. Sorry, I'm burping off nothing. But that's what I have. I didn't get a Louisiana. Okay. Lana, are you talking about the rulers you want? 1 of each? The 1.5 by 2.5 and 2.5 by 4.5. I don't know what it is that you were putting down for. So I don't know. So I'm not writing you down right now. You need to re-text to me. Cheryl Knuckles is here. It says, Miss T, I would love one of your 2.5 by 4.5 rulers. Are they for sale? Yes, they are. So that is Cheryl Knuckles. I'm going to put an asterisk by the people that I'm going to put a question mark by Diane. I don't know if she's coming to retreat. I know Celeste isn't, and I know Cheryl isn't. Cheryl Knuckles. She wants the 2.5 by 4.5. And so they are for sale. So that would be, it was $13.50. And then 9 is $22.50. And I have a feeling that everything is going to be shipped like $6 to $8. So I'm just going to say 7 even because they're smaller. And it'll be $29.50, Cheryl, for that. No. I'm giving you both rulers. That's not what you want. $13.50 plus 7 is $20.50. 8. Because I can't send it as in an envelope. I have to send it as a document, and then I'm going to have to pad it too so they don't break it. So I have to send it as a package. Hi, Carissa Reninger and June Hansen. T, can I get one of the Fat Quarter Friendly books, please? That's Zandra. And that was $4.50. No, it was $9. I don't know where I'm getting $4.50. I'm looking at 4.5 above. $9. And then I'll have to see what it goes. I'll send that media mail. That'll be the cheapest to send that. So I'll check that, Zandra. It should be $5 or less. Hi, Tracy. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Minnie Doula's here. Minnie, I sent you an email. And I don't know if I sent you a PayPal request for your order, for your Fat Quarter bundle. I think I did, but I could be mistaken. I think your total is like $117.50, I think, for that. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember. Yolanda Riza is here. Hello, hello. Yes, if you send money, Cheryl, through Cash App, make sure that you send me your mailing address just in case. Sometimes people move and I don't know that. I don't want your stuff going to the wrong address. And Celeste wants the rulers too. 2 rulers. That's all I'm going to put down. I'll put the price, $9 and $13.50. And then the Africa pattern is $12. Janice, I want the I Spy Diamond pattern with the template. Okay. So that's the last one of those. I guess I'll have to order more of those. Who is that? I have a short attention span, guys. Janice Miller. That's the one I keep thinking coming to retreat, and she's not. This is $24 for the 2 templates and the pattern. I remember that. And then it's probably going to be like another $7 maybe for shipping. So I'm just going to say $31. Which baby lock combo do you use for embroidery? I remember you saying it was easy and user friendly. Any baby lock machine that you can embroider, it can be a sewing and embroidery or an embroidery only. Any baby lock machine is the easiest machine in the industry, in my opinion, to get to embroidering the fastest, the quickest, and the easiest. So I use the Elissimo, which is the first Elissimo that came out. So it's a very old machine. So people are selling them on, like I can see them on Facebook Marketplace. I feel like because all of the parts are no longer being manufactured, if somebody wants you to pay, to me, more than $500, $600, I think it's too much, because if you have a problem, that machine's going to be dead. Because I took my machine into the shop last year for a routine exam, and I needed a part, and it took him like another couple of weeks to get the part. He had to get it from somebody else. So you're not going to be able to get parts unless people are bringing back machines that they can take parts off of, and praying that the same part isn't bad on the machine that you're trying to get. So I don't recommend paying a lot for a resale on Facebook Marketplace. I love this machine. It has not given me any problems, but I just would not recommend investing a whole lot of money into it if you're going to have difficulty getting parts. So get a more updated model that they still have parts for. And if you're going to buy something used, you could just call your local place where you get your machines repaired. And if you just start talking, just ask them, can they get parts for a such and such machine? And then that's how I would go, because I had no idea that there was no way I could get parts for the Elissimo, because they're not producing them anymore. But I love it. It's my favorite machine to embroider on. Okay, so Jester had the one. I'm going to put your name down. Jester has 2 yards. I just probably, I put stuff in these bags and then they go sliding all over the place, especially with the fabric in them, and I put them on top because I saw Sheila's and I thought I only had 2 left. So I might have another one in there that just kind of slid. So she has 2 yards plus the Africa pattern, right? Africa map. That's what I'm going to put. And then I'll find that and I'll contact you. Anita's 12. Yeah, so Anita's coming to retreat. Let me put an asterisk by Jester. Anita is coming to retreat and she wants the map, Africa map. And I might have by then Illinois available because I ordered Illinois because I'm so close to Illinois. So I might have some Illinois for sale by the time I get to retreat. Just trying to make sure I get everybody taken care of. I want the African. T, I sent money for the map. That's Deborah. So let me go back a page. That's Deborah H. And you said plus, did you want the USA too? That's what I have by your name plus USA. Darcy, by your name, I have plus fat quarter bundle. I remember you were trying to get, I think I have a Prairie Home book put aside for you. Let me know if you still want all of this stuff. Because I'll put it back in the sale to be sold bin. And I'm not going to mark anything off as paid right now because I'll need to make sure. Are you still wanting me to hold your map? I don't know what she sent because she's got USA and Africa for right now on my list, and I have to see. T, I paid for the African pattern and a fat quarter bundle via CashApp. Francis, I think I've scratched you off because I mailed it already. Yeah, Francis Jackson. I have you down for a fat quarter bundle, and I have a check by your name, which tells me that I mailed it. And you should have gotten, let me see. I tried to send you a tracking number, but let me make sure. It's always easiest to check here. I'm going to go fix me something to eat, but I got a tracking number for... You paid via PayPal. PayPal should have sent you an invoice saying a shipping thing saying it had been shipped. No, it didn't. I sent it to you. I sent you a PayPal invoice, but then you paid it on Cash App. And then I sent you a thing with your tracking number. I'm assuming that you didn't get it. So let me try to resend it to you again. Reply all. See, I got your email up there, Francis. Let me see, yeah. And I'm just going to say reach sending. And I mailed it yesterday. And I sent you an email with the tracking number. But again, some of my stuff just is not working. It says it's sending. But then it, sometimes it doesn't send. That's the best I can do. But I did do yours, Francis. Janice was mailed. And I sent hers. Let me make sure. Search for Janice. Let me make sure. I sent yours today, Janice. So yours has been mailed too. That's probably why I skipped reading those names. You and Janice were at the top of the list, Francis. CJR Creation saying good night, T. Can I get the African pattern? That's Maddie Barnum. Trying to see if you're already on the list. So that's the list for that. Bye, everybody. Like I said, this is just for people that need to follow up on orders because my email is acting up. So, or request for a retreat. If you got a retreat request, you can also type it in here. And I'm going to be here at least till 9. Then I'm going to have to go fix something to eat. Let me check Cash App. I'm not marking anything on my paper. I see Tinunyi. I see Cheryl. And then when I go over here to, I have to go into my banking thing for Zelle. I see Deborah H. And I see Tia. Let me see. And I don't even, hopefully Tia has emailed me with what she's paying for. Let me go back over here into my messages. Okay, then that's, I got you. I know who it is now. Woo-wee, boy, it's a lot. Okay, I just see an email from Clovis and Sea Joy Creations. Okay. All right, so let me go back by here and make sure we get everything out. I didn't see a Cash App from Lana. Let me go back and make sure. I haven't seen one. Oh, it's saying something about plus shipping Thursday. No, I sent you a request, Lana, for money, and it never got paid. And I'm about to cancel. I'm going to cancel that request because I did send you a request for Cash App to pay me. And I never got it paid. And I'm canceling it now. So you can just send it. I haven't received it. I sent you a request to pay for 3 yards plus shipping. And then I didn't get it. So now I just canceled it. So no, I haven't gotten payment from you. Deborah, you're already on the list for the African fabric. And then she's asking for sewing machine. So I'm just writing it down. I'm going to take this page out and regroup this so that everything that I need is together. Okay. What did I do with Deborah H? Hold on. Let me go back up. Miss T, did you receive my Cash App? That was Lana. Deborah, I just wrote down sewing machine rental. Sean, I heard my name on your list for something in the list. Not sure what you said. I think you're on the list for the African map pattern. I was letting people know that it's $12 plus $3 to ship, and just trying to see how people wanted to pay for that. That's what I was trying to do. Some people don't like paying through PayPal. And then Deborah wants the 2x5 by 4.5. And Deborah, do you want me to hold this for a retreat? I'm laughing at Linda. She says, hi again, T. I see that you got my Zelle. Yeah, you already got your tracking number. It went out today. Brenda. She wants that's the Smart Go. I didn't even move those. Let's see. This is the Smart Go light. So let me put that on here. And like I said, things are gonna, at retreat, you'll get something off on that. Wait a minute. Lana, I think, didn't I mail, I can't remember if I mailed her order or not. I remember, let me check my shipping stuff. Hold on. Cause I send an invoice, and if you pay a different way, I may not know it. I want to recheck Lana because it's bothering me. No. No reply at ship station. So that was 5 days ago that I sent Lana something. 6 days. Teaquilt order. Is this information correct? And then you said, yeah, I sent that order. And are you on my list again from more than 6 days ago? Let's see. This is Lana. Unless it's a different order. I don't have you on this list for the map or fabric, I don't think. So that 47 that I requested from you, you must have sent it via Zelle. Let me see if it's $47. It's $60. No, that's from somebody else. They got them compiled. They got yours mixed in. I don't know why it's saying Lana on here, but it's not yours. It's Kim. Lana. And then I shipped, but it's not going to tell me what I shipped. I shipped an order to you on May 16th. And I'm thinking that was the... And I don't see it. It's telling me Lana, but when I open it up, it's not yours. This is the problem I'm having with my emails. And then let's go back up here to these 3 previous. I asked you if that was correct. Your address, you said yes. And then I sent you back tracking number. And then, thank you so much, Miss T. I have received, T, have you received 47 Cash App on yesterday? So let me go back into Cash App, because I sent you a request for Cash App, and I didn't look to see if you sent 47 today. Yes. So it's there. I replied with a thumbs up. So I didn't cancel the one that I had sent to you. So you're fine, Lana. And then she's trying to get added on. So that order was shipped. She wants the 2 rulers. 2 by 5 by 4.5. And 1.5 by 2.5. So that's 9 and 13.50 is 22.50. Right? So that was 13.50 and 9 is 20. How come my math is not mathing? I need to write it down. 13.50 and 8 is 21.50. And then shipping is probably, I'm just going to say 7, is 28.50. Lana. So that's your new total. Goodness gracious. Woo-wee, this is when I should stop working when I get tired. D. Branson, want a twist and go light. Also need single 221 sewing singer 221. So this is Donette. I gotta write your first name on here. She wants the twist light. So that's the last one. I want a twist light. I think she wants the one that twist. And then the singer featherweight. That's what I'm gonna put. All right, so we got all of that. Okay, it's a good thing that I'm doing this because I'm on number 17. Oh my goodness. I requested earlier, you may not have seen the request. Okay, so I got you now, Lana. I would like the African map, and I'll get it at retreat. That's Anita. I wrote her down. Deborah says, T, do you have my request for the sewing machine at retreat? Yes. Sewing machine for Deborah. Cheryl says, thank you, and can I cash app you the money now? Yes, Cheryl. May have already done it. I have not been in there. Zandra says, I will send you 14 via Zelle. Zandra has... Yeah, because it should be, it'll be $4 something to send that. $4 and some change, and then I have the envelope, so $5 would be fine. Minnie says, T, I put starch on my fabric. Good night, Diane. Minnie says, I put starch on my fabric after I had cut it, and when I started to sew, my pieces had shrunk. So now I'm having to modify my 5-inch cut down to 4 3/4 and my 4 1/2 to 5. So be careful, check your measurements. Okay, I think she's just giving some advice to people that are cutting your fabric. I haven't had that happen, but I'm one of those people that I starch before I cut my fabric, so I don't normally have that problem. Shelly asking, what size are the rulers again? Those rulers are either 1.5 by 2.5, and then you can also square up 1 inch finished half square triangles, 1.5 edge to edge, and then the other ruler is 2.5 by 4.5, and then you can also square up your 2.5 pieces. And you could do less, you could do smaller ones too. But what I really like is that they also, I haven't really talked about this, but they have a center line. You ever want to fussy cut something? They have a center line for fussy cutting on both rulers. Just wanted to make sure. So if you got something that's a novelty print and you also want to put it in the middle, you can also fussy cut it because it has a center line in it going, of course, both directions because you've got the other line already. Willa May, hello. She says, hi T, stop by to say hi everyone. Can't stay tonight. Hope everyone is doing well. You're welcome, Tracy. Rhonda Barlow. She's doing 2026 retreat, so she retracted. I think she thought we was talking about next year. I have to call them because they have never even sent me a contract for 2026. Yeah, Tracy got Illinois, USA, and the Africa. Let me make sure. Tracy, where is her name? Yeah, Tracy, plus Illinois and USA, which you're already under the whole list for the Africa. So yes, you're correct. Just trying to make sure I get everybody on the right list. Deborah H wants a USA. So I got you for plus USA already. So yeah, I knew somebody had ordered it. I knew perhaps 2 people, so I probably only got 1 more left if nobody has ordered it from when I wrote it. Because I think they only have 4. And if it's, I'll see if they got more too. All right, Jester Creative Space. I think she's left already, but I did see yours. It's like sometimes I can remember people's names over their YouTube logins, and sometimes I can't. Hi, Katie Greenland Quilter. Welcome to the chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Darcy. Let me see where she is on here. Plus Minnesota. Plus Minnesota map. Okay, I'll add it down, and then I'll see about when the next order go in, I'll get it, because it don't take Checker any time to send me stuff. Is the circle fabric behind you African prints? No. This right here, it does look like it's an African print, but I don't even know where I got it from. It was like, I think it was a quilt backing, because all I have is like a real long strip. And then what I do is I use those quilt backings to add new fresh fabric in my scrap quilts and stuff. So I had it in here because I think I was thinking about doing it in a wallet, making something in the hoop with it. But it's not I don't think it's an African print. I think it was a quilt backing I had from years ago. And I just put it on just put it on a quilt like sometime last year, because I can't remember. But it's just one long piece, which tells me that it's the end of a backing piece. Okay, Darcy's going to get all her stuff at retreat. So I'll just pack it up and have everything ready. Francis saying goodnight. Rhonda says hello to everybody. Hey, Rhonda. You're welcome, Janice. Got you. Thanks, T. I'll send the money in the morning. Good night. You don't have to pay, Anita, because you can do yours at retreat too. Cheryl says, thank you, Miss T, and everyone. Have a good night. Got to be up at 4 in the morning. Woo-wee. I'm so glad those days are over for me. Casey Anderson is here. Casey, I sent you a PayPal invoice. I don't know if you saw it or not for your order, whatever that was. Probably the African map pattern. Okay. And I got you, Jester, saying T is my payment. Okay. The it's African, it's okay, Cheryl, let me go back and stay in order, because we're gonna get distracted. Are you making kits for the Iron Caddy? If so, I would like one for the small one. I had started a list for those. It's been a little minute. And I'm not sure if I got everybody in the same spot. Iron Caddy. For the small, I have Tracy, and now I'm going to add Deborah. I did make kits. I cut 3 pieces of batting for the size that they said, and then I also cut the silver fabric so far. And I'm going to see if I can find, if I have 1/4 inch elastic. We'll see, or try to get it. So I got you on the list now, Deborah, for the small one. I just got here. What's the African fabric? I have new fat quarter bundles for the African fabrics. And then I had just a few pieces that I had yardage of left, and I'm not going to go over those because it'll take too long, and I'm getting off here at 9. And I still have some of them in here, but I do have new fat quarter bundles that I cut. I did a haul on it last I don't know, Saturday. And so if you want to watch that video, you can see it there. But it's something about fabric in the title. And then what I'm selling is African maps, patterns. We're going to do this as a sew along. There's no charge for the sew along. The pattern is $15 to be mailed to you. It's $12 plus $3 for shipping and handling. And we're going to do this as a sew along where we'll work on it one day in a Zoom in July. I think I already have the date. Probably, I forget. Let me look and see. I can give you all the date for those that are still here, because I put it on my calendar. Oh, I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. But it's July 20th. It's going to be the date. Let me go to Zoom. I wonder what Zoom show me, because I made the Zoom and everything. But I don't know where my Zoom is on this phone. I normally go to Zoom on my iPad. July. It don't even look like it's saved. July 13th is Scrap Club via Zoom. And it did not save. Okay, so I'll be trying that again. It's going to be July 20th, a Sunday, 3 to 5. Let me write that. Zoom. And this is for African map. I should have known it didn't, because I remember when I was trying to work on it, it was like I was having some difficulties with the screen, like scrolling a lot when it was supposed to be saving. So I should have known it didn't save. I did pay you. So I got you, Lana. Sorry about that. I had sent you a request, so I canceled that. Deborah says, are you taking orders for lunch also? I've ordered food from my sister. We never make enough to really pay her. I just pay her because she does it really out of the kindness of her heart. But let me put you down for lunch. I'm going to say lunch. Retreat lunch. Retreat. Tuesday lunch. That'll be probably the best meal you'll eat. Ask Joe Carmel. She's gone, but Deborah. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. And then I went ahead and just made a page for that, because I'm going to need that anyway. And I'm going to go back and check in the retreat stuff to see who said they wanted it. Last thing I had was Dinette. Do I need email my address to you, Miss T? I can use CashApp. Yes, Casey. Because I went searching my emails and I didn't have anything for you. So I couldn't send you anything. Yes, for retreat from Deborah. Yes, she wants me to bring all her stuff to retreat. Okay. Sean said, yes, ma'am, PayPal works. I will send an email. Okay. So Sean's going to do PayPal. And I can send it there. Minnie sent the payment. I'm not going to mark any of those, and because I'll do that because I'm mostly shipping when I'm doing that as well. Okay. Okay, so we got Minnie all. No. So we got Lana all taken care of. You just need $28.50 for Cash App. And if you're Cash Apping on Friday, just know that I'm going to be at retreat. So I'll be driving because we got to get to retreat. Retreat's like 4 hours away. And so just know that as well. And Shelly wants both rulers. And Deborah wants the large iron kit. I have to go back and find that page. I don't know. I got so many pages in this book, y'all. We got 360 something need 3. So I got myself down for 3 too, because I got to do for the retreat irons. So I know for sure that I cut at least 10 small ones and maybe 12 large ones, but I'm gonna make sure. So that's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure that I have enough cut. So the large ones might almost be gone. Hi, Melissa LePage, welcome. You missed nothing. I just did a haul of checker stuff. How much are the rulers? The rulers are 1.5 by 2.5. That's $9. And the other ruler is 2.5 by 4.5. That's $13.50. And what the rulers are is they are for like cutting your smaller bits of scraps, but you also have a center line, so you can center if you like, and then you also have the 45-degree line that you can also use it to square up 1.5 inch edge to edge, 1 inch finish, half square triangles. And then on the 2.5 by 4.5, it's also got the center line. You can see it on this one because it's much bigger. There's the white center line right here going up and down. And then you also have the diagonal line. So if you want to square up 2.5 inch, 2 inch finish, half square triangles, those marks are there as well. So that's what this is. $9 and $13.50. Trying to make sure I get the right prices. Lana says, thanks, Miss T. Will CashApp you at your retreat. Yeah, and then everything will just be sitting because I'm going to be busy. And then when I come back next week, I'll start working on that again. Melissa talking about, I don't believe it. I'll rewatch. All right, I finally got down to the bottom. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I missed your requests, let me know. I had 17 requests that I just wrote down from the chat. Some people are on here twice. I'm going to read it real quick so you know what I got. Deborah has the twist light. Sharon has the twist light. Brenda has a Smart Go light. Let me put light. I just put Smart Go. I might get slow and forget that it's a light. Number 4 is Brenda needing a sewing machine. Diane McCoy wants the bag template. I'm going to be mailing that. Celeste is here, needs the African map. Cheryl Knuckles wants the 2.5 by 4.5 ruler, already paid. Zandra has a fat quarter, wants the fat quarter friendly book. Let me put book. And that's $9. She sent that plus shipping already. Celeste also wants both of the rulers. Janice Miller, 24 and 7 equals 31. How come I wrote down Janice's stuff and I got the numbers, but not what she told me she wanted? I got a total of $31. So something was $24. Oh, I know what that is. That's the I Spy with the templates. And it's sitting right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I guess all of this stuff needs to go up here because what I'm showing you is actually my stuff. Woo! Jester has the 2 yards and the African map already paid. Anita has African map. Deborah also needs a sewing machine. And then Deborah needs the 2.5 by 4.5 ruler. Lana wants both rulers. Donette wants the twist light and a Singer featherweight. And then Shelly S wants both rulers. So that's what I have. I don't believe it. I'll watch. And Rhonda said, put me down for both rulers and an African map. So let's see, Rhonda. Both rulers. Plus African map. So both rulers is $28.50. I think and then the pattern is 12. Would be both rulers are $28.50. And so the pattern is 12. That'll be $30.50. So probably just one more dollar for 8 for shipping. I should be able to ship for 8. So I'm just gonna say $31.50, Rhonda. And Cash App, and then make sure you also email me your address so I know your address is updated and correct. And then Deborah saying add her for lunch. All right. Hopefully I got everybody. If not, you can email me and then I'll, start back on these lists. Again, I would almost prefer if we're doing retreat, because I'm not going to do anything with retreat stuff. I'm going to go on here and I'm going to scratch out all the people that have paid for their orders and things like that. And then retreat stuff, I'm actually going to be dealing with next week when I come back, because I just can't. I'm packing tomorrow so that I can go out of town. I got to get up early because I got to be there at 10. It's a 4-hour ride. I got to pick somebody up, get breakfast somewhere on the road. So it's going to be a minute. So just know that I'm putting this in here so at least I have it written in one spot, but don't expect to hear from me. Right now, I'll make sure that I got everybody's request taken care of by retreat. If not, then I'll send you an email. And I'll probably start using for retreat. I'm going to start probably using the Teaquilts news@yahoo.com email address to make sure that those emails all go out. Okay. So I just added Deborah to the lunch list. I do have everything written here. Long as it's in this book, we're safe. But know that you may not hear from me confirming anything until next week. Okay, just in case. If I get enough time, I'll try to print some of the stuff I got for retreat and see if I can get some stuff organized while I'm at retreat, if I get a few minutes. But most of the time, I got so many projects, I just need to work on some projects because I'm behind on everything. So, but I have everybody's request. I just wanted to go ahead and have people go ahead and give it to me so I can write it, because I know you all have been sending emails. I haven't had time to sit at my computer desk and just do that. I'm doing orders. I'm doing other stuff that comes before that. And so since retreat's not here yet, it's not the most critical thing I need right now. And then I'll send out one email asking you for your travel if you need to be picked up from the airport or not. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go fix me something to eat. My daughter says she's on her way with a suitcase, hopefully. And I will see you all at retreat. I'll be doing some live streaming and or I will see you all Saturday night and perhaps even Sunday night when we do show and tell. So I'll be seeing you all. I won't go MIA. You will see me. All right. See you all later. Good night, everybody. Stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out, everybody. Oh, my goodness.